Hi, I'm Daniel from Epic Fail 11T7, and this is the first Halo 4 news that I've done in a while, so I'm going to try and cover everything from E3 2012 onwards. And make sure to check out my previous video, which has a couple of Halo 4 pictures in it, and enjoy! Now, I'm not going to talk much about the E3 2012 campaign presentation, because I'm imagining a lot of you have probably seen that by now, so I'm just going to go on to the more recent stuff about the campaign. So just yesterday, a new video was released with some new gameplay and footage from Halo 4, and it kind of talks a lot about the relationship between Master Chief and Cortana. If you're interested, there'll be links in the description below, and there's a short part that I'd like to show you now.
The irony here, right, is that we have a character who is not human at all in Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
She is the most human character that we have in the story. Right? She's struggling with her own mortality.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
That's something that everybody struggles with. That's the most, human it gets.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Everyone has to figure out what it means to die.
So, in that clip that I just showed you, Master Chief mentions Dr. Halsey and tells Cortana that if he can get her to Dr. Halsey, then maybe he could stop her rampancy or whatever it was. And the rest of the clip is just fantastic. I mean, the whole thing, the graphics, the relationship between Master Chief and Cortana, they're just fantastic, thrilling and epic, and wow. So about a week ago, the Halo 4 achievements were revealed, and I'm now going to show you a few of them that are to do with the campaign. So we have Dawn, which is the first mission, Requiem, which is the second mission, Forerunner, which is the third mission, Infinity, which is the fourth mission, Reclaimer, which is the fifth mission, Shutdown, which is the sixth mission, Composer, which is the seventh mission, and Midnight, which is the eighth mission. All of these are worth 10 gamer score. And we also have Wake Up John, which is worth 20 gamer score, which is for completing the campaign on normal or harder. We also have I Need a Hero, which is for completing the campaign on heroic. And lastly, we have the Legend of 117, which is completing the campaign on legendary difficulty. I know there's more, but that's all I'm going to show. So now we move on to the multiplayer, and we know there's going to be 10 multiplayer maps with Halo 4, 9 with Wargames Access, and we currently know about 4. They are Adrift, Haven, Longbow, and the new map Exile, which was announced not long ago, and it looks like a really big map, and I'm liking the look of it so far. It looks like it's going to be designed for Capture the Flag and possibly a big team battle, and there's going to be a Scorpion, Ghost Hogs, Ghosts, and even a Banshee that was shown in a different clip. I think I might, no, I won't bother putting the source in the link in the description, because you can just look up Exile. And yeah, it looks like it'll be a very cool map, and that's the best looking map I've seen so far. And about a month ago, it was shown that you can get ordnance drops in the middle of a Slayer or a Team Slayer game, which looks really cool, because like you get the option in the middle of the match to call an ordnance drop for a shotgun or something. And now we move on to the Forge, which was announced at the RTX convention. It was shown that you can now use a duplicate and magnet option to duplicate objects and then magnetize one end of them to the other end, which saves you a load of time of like carefully organizing and arranging your bridges. And it was also shown that there are going to be really vivid shadows of all the objects that you put in Forge World, because it looks really cool, and this wasn't in the old one. And it was also shown that you can make objects which increase the player's speed, their jump height, and their health, and that looks really good. And demonstrates it, and I can't wait for this. It's going to be fantastic. The new Forge World looks brilliant. The Forerunner architecture just looks fantastic. And now we move on to the weapons, which are going to turn up in Halo 4. And not long ago, Halo Waypoint released a video about UNSC weaponry, the only weapons that we have never seen before: the Sticky Detonator, the new Saw, and the amazing looking railgun, which I predicted they will bring. For those of you who don't know, the assault rifle, the magnum, the battle rifle, the DMR, the rocket launcher, the shotgun, the sniper rifle, and the Spartan laser are the UNSC weaponry that will be returning. As for the Covenant weaponry, the carbine, the plasma pistol, the needler, the energy sword, the fuel rod gun, the gravity hammer, and possibly the beam rifle will be returning. Yes, I know there's no focus rifle, which is quite disappointing, but whatever, they might bring it in Halo 5 or 6. The new Covenant weapon is called the Storm Rifle, and it looks pretty cool, but in my opinion it looks just like the Plasma Rifle. It's just been jazzied up a bit, but it looks like it'll be a good weapon. And here we have the Pulse Grenade shown in action in the new Exile map, and it's used for EMPing vehicles and practically pushing enemies away from you, including yourself. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. We've never seen it before. As for Forerunner technology, the only weapons that we have confirmed are the light rifle, shown here in action at E3 2012, and also the Scattershot, which also looks really cool. It looks like a Forerunner version of a shotgun. We also have 3 mystery weapons. We don't know what these will be, but like they'll be shown off soon, I know. To wrap it up, Halo 4 comes out on the 6th of November in the normal edition, which is just going to be £40 at most places, or the limited edition, which is going to be £70 at most places. I've been doing a couple of reviews for it and a couple of Let's Plays. I'm buying the limited edition, so I get to play the new maps with my new friends. And yeah, bye!